her deathbed, he promised to build her the most beautiful tomb ever known. The proud emperor's love is contained in the stones of the Taj Mahal. His wife died from childbirth and promised to never remarry. Complications were had during the birth of their 14th child, but she had loved her husband deeply after 17 years. There are 5 pieces of the Taj Mahal that I feel like should be discussed. I feel like these 5 pieces carry a lot of history about the Taj Mahal. The first one is going to be the sandstone building, the Quranic verse, the walled gardens, the Yamuna River, and the 4 minarets. The first piece that I want to discuss are the 2 sandstone buildings. In this presentation, there are the 2 sandstone buildings on either side of the Taj Mahal. The first one was the guest house. The guest house was used to pray privately, and it was also where his wife's body was kept. The building on the right is the mosque. The mosque was used also for prayer, and it was also where people would be able to have time to kind of take away from their outside life. The mosque was also known as the Jawab, which also meant answer in the Islamic religion. The second part is going to be the Quranic verse. The Quranic verse was engraved in the building itself. On this slide, it shows where the Quranic verse was engraved on the outside of this building. The Quranic verse was based off of the Quran, which is the Islamic religion, and also their Bible that they used. On the inside of the Taj Mahal, they had inscribed more of the verses from the Quran. And they also had used jasper stone to inlay the writing. The third piece that I want to discuss is going to be the walled gardens. The walled gardens were lined up along to form a pathway to the Taj Mahal. These were used and considered as Mughal art and was considered to have great architecture. In this slide, you can see that there is the walled gardens leading up to the Taj Mahal. They had meticulously planned the walled gardens. They had used the number 4 because it was considered holy in their Islamic religion. The paths were also interconnected to help form around the Taj Mahal. The fourth piece that I want to discuss is going to be the Yamuna River. Now, there are some debates about whether the Yamuna River was moved closer after the Taj Mahal was built. They had used the river to kind of be an abstract base. They wanted to have a dramatic backdrop, as you can see in this picture. They also had used the boats to help transport construction materials. It also was much easier to take a boat to the Taj Mahal versus carrying these objects and items on horseback. The next one that I want to discuss is going to be the 4 minarets. In this next slide, I had shown arrows to show where the minarets are. You can't tell in these pictures, but the 4 minarets are actually leaned in towards the garden, so if there is ever some destructive weather, it does not come crashing down on the Taj Mahal itself. These minarets are also, there's 3 pieces to it. There are 2 guest homes inside of the minarets, and then there is also a balcony. The minarets also symbolize the Islamic religion, and they are said to reach as high as the sky to form a basis, basically saying that the minarets are to attach heaven and earth together. Over these Taj Mahal, I wanted to discuss the 5 major points about the Taj Mahal itself that I feel like are truly strong and have a historical background, which were the sandstone buildings, the Quranic verse, the walled gardens, the Yamuna River, and the 4 minarets. The emperor and the wife had a true deep love for one another after 17 years, and after giving birth to their 14th child, who did not survive, they had hoped to become best friends forever.